Hey Taurus, TT here with another channel message. This reading in particularly is for my single Tauruses, okay? You can be in a relationship and it may resonate with you. There's going to be messages all packed throughout this reading, but most especially for those of you that have been on a self-love journey. You've been single, keeping to yourself, managing all the life responsibilities on your own, and oh wow, Spirit just corrected me. So some of you have been in a long-term relationship with someone, or you could be married to somebody, but it's like you're single. So for those of you that are single Tauruses, male or female, he or she, or you're in a committed relationship, but that person has clocked out, they haven't tapped in a long time, and it's pretty much like you're a single person. You just have the title or the claim of being that person's spouse, husband, or wife, and you pretty much take care of the bulk of the responsibilities and work and come home and do all the dishes and handle all the responsibilities. So you're pretty much single. You're just possibly staying with someone, or you guys are living cohabiting, things like that. So take that how it resonates. The message that I got for you, the channel message that I got for you, Tauruses that are looking for a mature, grounded partner, okay? Someone that's enterprising, because I heard that type of person is never broke, all right? There we go with that insecurity and workaholic here. So majority of you have, you have your sights set really high, okay? Your perception comes from a place of insecurity. I never want to have to experience this again, so I'm never going to date a particular person that's a project. What do I mean when I say they're a project? I mean, you have no intentions, Taurus, of dating someone that needs you to help build them up. You're not looking for a project male or female. You're not looking for a project partner. You're looking for someone that's on the same page as you, that's collateral, like you guys are, you see eye to eye. That's what you're looking for. That understands, your work schedule. You guys understand the assignment. You understand the goal around establishing a good, solid foundation. Yeah. Your way that you perceive everything is from stability and security first, and all the other things like love comes later. Okay. So for those of you that resonate with that message, Spirit's message to you is there is a proposal of love coming towards you. All right. There is a proposal of love. For some of you, you already know who this person is. For others of you, you're going to meet them, and it is going to begin or embark on a journey of overpour. And when I say overpour, I mean self-worth, which means you are putting yourself first, and the excess of what you have to bring, right? It's an addition to you taking care of yourself. You overpour into that person and they overpour into you. Neither one of you will neglect each other or yourselves first and foremost. So this partnership is unity. You guys are extremely compatible. Spirit wants you to know this. They have taken their time to really bring you and this person, like for you guys to meet each other. I heard a day late, a dollar short. So for some of my Tauruses, right, you're a workaholic, you work a lot. You may realize this at the last minute. All right, I'm also seeing here that you could be getting these messages and you're like, okay, I heard Sarah. All right, so you may be like, yeah, I heard they're coming back, but I'll believe it when I see it. All right, whoever you are, you're waiting for it actually to manifest, and Spirit is saying the time is winding down. It's 10 o'clock. I don't even have a watch on. It's 10 o'clock, and you're going to receive that phone call, that invitation. You're going to receive that opportunity, but you may not have your stuff packed. You may not have your house in order. Some of y'all still ain't washed them damn dishes. Or you wash them and then you let it stack up. You get the spirit of procrastination likes to have a nice little grip on you. And you may have a really large workload. You start and stop. All right, some of y'all may be experiencing something what I call writer's block, but it's not really writer's block. What it is you're supposed to be focusing on a partnership right now, and you may be trying to work through that energy without having to focus on relationships right now. But so, like I said, someone's journey here is for you to be selfish in this season. Give yourself that TLC, that tender love and care. Give yourself that time for yourself to dedicate to yourself when you've been of service to so many people for so long. So some of you guys are about to like be maternity leave, having not a lot of work to do. Some of you may be going into nesting periods. It's time to like let someone else help you. Okay, Taurus, I know you like to do everything by yourself because can't nobody get it done like you get it done. Can't nobody do what you do with your eyes closed. We get it. Okay. Well, now it's time for you to go home. It's time for you to go home, tend to your home. It's time for you to nest because you got somebody that's coming in. And like I said, they're mature, male or female, he or she, no gender roles. Okay. This person is not a risk taker. This person is building a empire from the ground up. They've been doing it. I'm seeing a very high status type of person of value. And when I say high status, I mean they're enterprising. They have a vision for the future. They have an objective. They know how to budget money well. This is someone that preoccupies time and dedicates towards providing that long-term security. So this is the type of person, they really believe in making sure that their spouse, their partner are happy. So some of y'all are getting proposed to. You may be really shocked. Or someone may make a proposal for you guys to partner together, make a proposal for you guys to become a couple, be something official. Whatever this is, they want to give to this connection equally. So they want to know, or they want to propose mutual agreement, understanding. It's kind of like the message yesterday. Okay. And we got trickery and impatience. And I just feel like with this trickery, I'm picking up a 10 of Wands energy. It feels too good to be true. For some of you, this is someone that you'll be given a second chance to, and this time around they want something. They see things differently with this enlightenment. This time around, they see something about themselves that they didn't realize before. Some of you will reject this person. I am seeing that. So let me go ahead and tell you this. If you're new, welcome to our little love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back. You already know the vibes of how we get down over here. When I pull out the straw, that's when shit is getting real. Okay? And what I need to tell you is this is a test for you, Taurus. Okay? A test on some type of trigger. When someone makes you wait on them, is it really them that's making you wait, or is it spirit? Okay? Because some of you have been in a waiting season for a minute. And this test is really about to test your heart. Have you allowed the disappointments of people, places, or things that either did or were delayed in fruition? Some of you are at a place in your life where you're like, I've been climbing this ladder. I've been working very diligently to put myself out there. I've been speaking the truth. I've been sharing. I've been communicating with spirit. I've been doing what's been asked of me, and still nothing. And still, I am at an age in my life where I'm still by myself. I still have only gotten nothing but squirrels trying to get a nut. And you're starting to ask yourself, Spirit, am I the bad guy? Because I feel like I get the short end of the stick all the time. I feel like I get only the people that mean me no well. I feel like I get those that take from me and offer me nothing and give more to themselves. Maybe it's time for me to be selfish. Maybe it's time for me to say, fuck it. I declare war. So what Spirit wants you to know is these tests were never really to test your worthiness for that person. Okay. It wasn't the tests were not intended to have you jump through a series of hoops for you to determine if you're worth that high value person. It was never intended for you to feel like you needed to reach for anything. It was always about you finding comfort, you finding gratitude, you finding peace with the season of waiting. The season of waiting that has been upon you for however long, past 50 plus years, some of you less. Your perspective has been from a victim blame mentality. Right? Your perspective around what you reach for has been based off of what you feel you always get. And when your perspective is only focused on what you feel you're doomed to experience, the more you manifest it into your reality. So what Spirit is about to show you is a very simple contradiction and perspective. They're about to show you both around how, when you allow yourself to receive whatever comes at you, good, bad, or ugly, and then Spirit asks you, where are you right now? With this impatience card, where are you right now? My child, where are you on this journey? Take stock, look around. What do you have around you? Who do you have around you? How do you feel in that environment? That observation that you were able to write down, jot, document, experience, and go through is your greatest blessing. It has always been designed for you to advance quickly. The quickest way to grow in life, the quickest way to evolve on this dimension, right, and finesse your way through it, is by allowing people to teach you, relationships to teach you. Some of you stop allowing relationships to teach you anything because it hurt too much. It was too much of a burden. It was too much of a responsibility. So I rather hold back. I rather avoid connections and only listen to Spirit. I rather avoid interactions with certain people because it's lower vibration. I'm going to keep myself only in the light out of fear that I might fall victim to someone in the dark. Now, this is really conscious and subconscious intertwining with each other. With this trickery card here, I really feel like relationships is where we go to heal, right? Relationships is that come into our life. They mirror things to us. They teach us things about ourselves. It is always a direct reflection of our internal being, right? So when a situation happened, was that person really triggering you to harm you, or were they triggering you for you to go within about it? Because there's something about being told to wait when it comes to love. That's like a soft spot for someone here. It's a soft spot. And I'm trying to figure out and pinpoint, why is it a soft spot? Like, why is that? a soft spot, Spirit. Oh, okay. Spirit said out of your control. Okay, so it's a soft spot because you can't control it. So the easiest thing to do is to blame that person for hurting you. The easiest way to get over that situation is to become the victim. Is to become the person that I let this person do. Yeah, I forgive them, but you forgive them with in the back of your mind, Spirit is saying you've been forgiving people with the promise or with the expectation that they're going to get what they deserve. So in some way, subconsciously, you're still hoping that they receive punishment. You're still hoping for something that they did to you. For tricking you, for playing with your emotions, for bothering you. And it's a maturity thing. It's an ascension process that's happening right now. And this ascension process is bringing in a partnership that wants harmony. Okay, this isn't a karmic partnership. This isn't the type of partnership that I see coming in where you both are just going to be triggering each other all day. Do I feel like there's going to be some duality occurring? Absolutely. Mutual respect happening? Absolutely. Would you guys have to wait on each other? Absolutely. I feel like you guys will have to work and be flexible with each other's schedule. I feel like you guys would have to negotiate and communicate and really allow yourself to see things from a higher perspective. Whoever this person is that's coming towards you, or that you guys are both being brought towards each other to have this wish fulfillment, because both of you have been praying for each other. All right, you're tired of overworking yourself and never getting to experience what love has to offer. The aspect of love has been like a ghost. It hasn't been there. Not in the way that's of deeper intimacy. So this proposal that's coming to you is for you and another soul to have deeper intimacy, a potential soulmate where you and this person can go deeper and deeper into the heart chakra. Right? And I feel like for some of you, this is touch, this is body language, this is communication. It doesn't feel like a lot of talking, right? It feels like more like just a knowing, faith. Well, before I assume the worst, I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give myself the benefit of the doubt. You guys are going to teach each other something. And it's like Spirit is saying no relationship comes without experience. No relationship comes without tests. It's like as long as you've incarnated on this earth, it's about figuring out a way to finesse the hardships of whatever cards you were dealt. How are you going to finesse that and still wait? Are you going to attract certain people that see you, that maybe are opportunists, that maybe do want something from you? Yes, but you always have the maturity to understand that they are not on your level. Okay, and it's not like saying, oh, you guys are, one is better than the other, but the more aware that you are of what's happening around you at all times, the less triggered you become. And when you step out of that situation and you look at things from a higher enlightened perspective, it's like playing a video game. You could be hurt by the fact that someone shot you in the game and you had to start over back at level 1, or you could just get back into the game. This is someone that has mastered how to play video games. He or she has mastered how to deal with that discomfort of waiting. So this person has something that they need to teach you, and that's what Spirit is saying. This person and you are going to teach each other something. It's not rainbows and lollipops. It's expansion. It's growth. This person could teach you a thing or two that will help you. This could be a businessman, a businesswoman. They're very successful at manipulation. They're very successful at establishing some type of harvest here. And it's not necessarily about changing this person and pointing fingers around who's right or who's wrong, but it's about appreciating the role of the villain, even when you feel like you're good. Okay, I'm being reminded of that movie. I just watched it this weekend. No, actually, last weekend I think I watched it. I think it's The School of Good and Evil. If you haven't watched that on Netflix, think of that. Learning how to move forward gracefully through these experiences and not be in denial about how you truly feel. It's okay to say, I'm bothered by something. It's okay to acknowledge that. It's okay to, to say I'm still learning and I don't know. Like I said, many of you are really tired of this Knight of Wands energy that you may be attracting. It's like every time you get I'm just seeing someone roll their eyes. You're like, oh God, here we go again. A Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands energy always comes in when you get in the Queen of Swords energy. Anytime that you're in this Queen of Swords energy where you are feeling completely tired of love, you're tired of the soulmates that have been coming towards you, you feel like you're looking for the lie or you're looking for the negative in situation, this person is going to come in to show something about yourself, to teach you something about yourself, Taurus, to help you become more enlightened. And I feel like here, like you're always holding this sword of truth. No one's going to finesse me. No one's going to finesse me out of my pocketbook. No one's going to finesse me out of my money, my resources. I've learned this lesson. I won't repeat it. No. Hell no. I'm waiting. You can keep, I'm going to cut you off. It feels like every last single person that comes into your life, you are ready to X them out, X factor them. You've already decided that they're coming to hurt you. They're coming to break your heart. They're coming to destroy. And you refuse to allow anyone to make a fool out of you. So these tests that comes towards you, they just keep changing form. They just keep shape shifting. So one person after the other, could be several past player or, risk taking type of behavior energy. These energies are trying to get you to be more spontaneous, have more spontaneity. There we go. These soulmates are coming in to help you get out of your rigidity. Why can't I talk? There is someone that's coming towards you, and either this person gets a frog in their throat when they talk to you, or you guys behave a certain type of way around each other. It's the chemistry. Y'all have a similar way of handling a situation here. So it's like you guys need each other. You guys need each other. Yeah. Right to the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys, you wish you're over like that player type of energy. You're over that Knight of Wands, come in and out of your life. Not really there to stay, only there for a good time. It's really passionate, but then it fizzle out and then you're left to pick up the pieces. Some of you guys have really attracted a lot of people that's very ambitious and they're on that come up, and they want you to wait on them to figure themselves out, or they want you to wait on them to, for them to develop into the person of the potential that they know you see in them. So all of these relationships that come to you leave you feeling depleted. I also hear some of you have tried to like speed the connection up. When you get impatient, you're like, well, just move in with me. We'll do this thing together. We'll get there faster if we work together. But really, it's the attraction, the desire to like, let's hurry this thing up. So they're telling you to be mindful with this person or with these connections, these soulmates that come towards you, not to rush things to the point where you're not allowing yourself that time. With the Page of Pentacles, they want you to stay in this Page of Pentacles. I'm getting to know everyone. I'm getting to know the connections that come towards me. I'm gonna be their friend, and it will build towards something more. Or I have faith that if it's meant to go the distance, it will. But somewhere along the line, you've been forced to be someone's friend, okay, to be someone's partner in business, to be someone's partner platonically, and it not be romantic. And the reason why it's not romantic is because you have a tendency to overgive in relationships in a way where you're left feeling like you were ghosted, abandoned. It triggers some type of emotion of abandonment because you feel like I overgave with this Empress energy. I gave you all of me. I put all my wishes into you. I prayed for you. I asked for you. I did this for you. And you externalize all of your love so much to the point where you're left feeling like you're scorned. He or she. And this is what Spirit has been wanting you to see, the Two of Swords. That you've been learning the hard way, and they've been teaching you by not giving you something that you want too soon. They've been literally restricting you from having something that they know you want, to force your hand and make you get to know someone slowly. The Page of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. And in the process of getting to know someone as y'all could be, like I said, colleagues, you could be friends, you can literally be student professor type of energy. This person has been teaching you how to see someone that approaches you in a Knight of Wands type of energy. He or she may come in very fast, very swift, persistent. I want you. I heard my shady amor. So they have that energy where they're like, oh my God, we could do great things together. And they could be very get congested, like great with their words. Know how to melt the pants off you, sweet talk you. And it's not like the Knight of Cups. This is someone where it's like they would tell you all the things that they're doing. So they want you to fall in love. They've been wanting, like these Knight of Wands energies, they want you to fall in love with their ambition. I have the ambition to be great. I have the ambition to be everything that you want. I come in really hot and heavy. You feel that flame, that desire. And then over time, 5 months into the relationship, once the honeymoon phase is over, they're unattracted and they're looking for someone else to fuel that fire because they operate out of their lower chakras. And I feel like you've been learning through these offers the difference between a person that comes in so persistently and just wanting you and desiring you and wanting that sexual connection, wanting to rush and speed and do things in a spontaneous way, versus having a loyal friend or having the type of companion or partner that isn't in a rush, that isn't chasing you, that isn't telling you what you want to hear. And having those two, having that person to learn from and them enlighten you. And some of you are being enlightened just by observing or working with that person. You're witnessing how they interact with other people, and you're witnessing how those connections react to that person. And through that lens of their life in connection with you and the other people surrounding them at your job or vice versa, you see that a lot of them come in like the Knight of Wands, whether they're male or female. They come in like the Knight of Wands. They want to pursue this person aggressively. And whatever they're offering is nothing long term, but they are offering friendship. Because I feel like this Page of Pentacles is a standalone person, which means that this Page of Pentacles, a lot of people may dismiss that energy as someone that just offers, the occasional, if you need me, I'm always there type of energy, or if you need to know what's the name of that movie, this is someone like a friend, or like I said, a colleague, a coworker, that typically they're studious, it feels like really friendly conversation. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. The Knight of Wands energy is like, I'll come to you. I'll come right now. You know what I'm saying? Male or female. More assertive. So yeah, you're noticing that, I get immediate gratification, but eventually they're always playing tricks, and you end up having to call them out on their lie. You end up having to address the elephant in the room. But like, Spirit's been saving you for someone that's in this Page of Pentacle energy. And I feel like it's out of sight, out of mind for you, Taurus, where you really think like, that's never really going to happen. They're just a friend. So someone that's just a friend to you, or someone that has friend zoned you, or you friend zoned them, they were put in that zone for a reason. Because like, you would have messed it up. But I don't think this person would have let you mess it up, because I feel like they would have like, this person wouldn't let you get to that place that you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So this is someone that no matter how much you may have came in like really aggressive, this is someone that literally made sure you stayed in the friend zone. Which means even if you text this person like, I just want to see you, I just want to be with you, they may not even respond, and that could trigger some abandonment. But this is someone that they're going to be your friend regardless. You would literally have to be the one to say like, I don't ever want to be your friend. I feel like even if you said that to this person, they would still continue being your friend. What they're saying to me is, you had a moment, Taurus. I didn't hold it against you. I'm always going to be your friend. This is the type of soulmate connection. Like, no matter where you go, the players that you deal with, this is the most solid person in your life. And I feel like either you walked away from this person or they walked away from you. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Yeah, this person has been helping you polish your skills, because this is like that one person that you're not able to get it to progress. All right. And the impatience of that has really, like, you moved on and then you met so many other people. So some of you, let me break this down, because I'm getting it in like pieces. Okay. So let's just take a moment. Take a deep breath, Taurus. Okay. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. Because some of you, Taurus, I heard from scratch. Something starts from from scratch. Someone's getting a redo here. I do feel like this is someone that you've walked away from. This person is a trigger for you. You guys may have grew up in the same neighborhood, the same community. For some of you, you know this person from when you were younger, okay? The spirit is showing me that you've known this person since you were a childhood. This could be like a childhood friend. It just seems friendly here. It doesn't seem like anything ever got to go anywhere with that particular energy here. I'm also hearing the one that got away. So you may have contributed this person's experience in your life, or your experience with this person as someone that you just practiced with, you know what I'm saying? Or you had a lot of lessons with this person and it was a waste of your time. Okay, because I feel like this person with this Page of Pentacles, they wasn't offering you much and you got impatient. And some of you started a life, okay, Six of Swords, moving on. You could have got it with or settled down with someone in this Knight of Wands energy. You know, it's hot, it's heavy, it's spontaneous. This person keeps it spicy. They have this adventurous spirit. They like to go out. This is like a homebody here. They only leave the house for work, or they leave the house to go to school. They leave the house to be a professor or something like that. This energy over here, however, they are also a soulmate connection. The both of these energies, though they're in different phases of their life and they're embarking on different forms of journey or experiences, the both of them have triggered grief, loss, abandonment within you. The both of them play a vital role in your decision to block people, stop dealing with connections, be celibate, not care who comes in and out of your life. And that's fine. Okay, they all play a role in your self-love journey. I see that. However, the proposal that you're receiving is bringing something full circle. It's bringing something full circle. And you're going to have an opportunity to decide, because I feel like two people are offering you something. They are. One may be chasing you and you're like, I couldn't get the one I wanted to chase me, and now this person's chasing me. I should just deal with this person. You know what I mean? They want what I'm offering. And here this other person comes and they're like, I propose we get to know each other. I propose we go out somewhere. I propose we go out for coffee. I propose that we work on this and see where it could go. Heart's desires. And now Spirit is asking you, Taurus, what do you want? It is safe for you to love. Practice and study. Love and light. So you are attracting, but I'm telling you, someone is about to propose to you. Propose that you guys link up. Propose that you guys spend time together. Propose that you guys just give it a chance. Love life. And now that you've moved on, you're going to have to say goodbye to one of these connections. Clarify this Knight of Wands. Very soon, Spirit is saying you're going to have to make a choice between these two connections, because I feel like you have two strong soulmate connections here. One is more mature, probably older, more grounded. They could have a lot of success already, right? With this Three of Pentacles, they can own their own business. They can have something that they've been building already. They have some type of name for themselves. This is not a risk taker, this person here. This is not someone that believes in taking risky behaviors. This is someone that's going to come home every single day from, after they get off work, they come straight home. They leave their shoes at the door. They go upstairs and shower before they even sit on their own damn couch. This is someone that has a very planned out life, very consistent. Wow. You know what I'm seeing, Taurus? You know that movie? What's the name of that movie? Persuasion. Yep, you need to watch Persuasion. Because I feel like at one point you guys went your separate ways. Someone may have resented you for that. And yeah, you went your separate ways. Transportation. Moved away, went your separate ways. Walked different life paths. But at one point your heart desired this person. But with impatience, you couldn't, you couldn't figure this person out, Taurus. You couldn't figure out what was wrong with them or why they were that way. I feel like they may have been mad at you about something. Like they had to get wiser. They had to get enlightened about something, because this is someone that may have been holding on to resentment and missing you and losing out on having. Whoa, this is someone that has always felt like you were their person, or you were always the person they were going to be with. This person has never married. I am picking up that energy. They've never married. This is someone that has just worked, and because they've never married or they've never settled down in love, they just obtained a lot of degrees, built something for themselves because they couldn't co-create with you, Taurus, male or female. They just thrusted themselves into like work. They could work in transportation where they travel a lot, or they drive the train, or they drive buses, trucks, I don't know. And then you have this other connection over here, Taurus, and this person may need a nurture. I see that. And you may be trying to figure out who's more compatible with you. Clarify this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands may be someone that's extremely feels like opportunist. This person may try to come up successfully, or they have this opportunist type of energy. They may use a lot of feminine energy. Like even if this is a female, she may attract a lot of ambitious femmes. How do I explain that to you? Like ambitious females or masculines that are in their feminine energy. And a lot of times you would find that in a lot of aspiring, risk takers, a lot of, people that don't really like entrepreneurs. They don't really like working a 9-to-5. They're very like jack of all trades. Which soulmate connection do you want, Taurus? Which one do you want to go deeper with? But I see you having to say goodbye to one of them in order to have the other. I heard studge. Something could be like studging or falling away anyway. Yeah, someone that was indecisive. I feel like at one point you wanted to build with this particular person over here. But that particular person was very indecisive, and you grew impatient of waiting on them. And they are a significant soulmate. But now you are at this phase where you're determined. You have taken control over your love life. who you want to love and the story in which you want to tell, and that's your right. You're aware of what you do and don't want. You're cutting out a lot of different things. All right, someone may need healing here with this counseling card. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So this person may like talking to you. They may respect your opinion. Yeah, you come off like a mother to somebody. Your energy is healing. And they don't want to lose you. So they're coming in really hot and heavy as you're trying to move on from one person or let go of what you thought that could have become, or the indecisive person. Here you have someone that views you like you heal them. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. You may have realized that you had these gifts of like Reiki healing through dealing with a player or someone that was very persuasive, or dealing with a soulmate like that. Yep. I think you became very aware of your environment through dealing with that type of connection here. Like you realize that this person has some mother issues or mother wounds, or you attract a lot of people with mother wounds, and you realize like your energy is very healing. So you could be a counselor, or you want to have like motivational speaking, Reiki healing with your hands, yoga. You could love animals or just getting out into nature. And someone wants to go with you. But I feel like the way that they're going about it is by trying to get you to chase them, Taurus. And I feel like you're not going to chase this person. Like your ancestors won't allow you to chase this person. You feel like your true love won't require you to have to chase, run down anybody, or pursue. All right. I feel like you are open to receiving, or spirit is opening you up to receive, but they want you to be aware, to use what you've learned from the connections that came in. See the difference in their behavior. The ones that would not rush to get into a connection with you. Why? Why didn't they rush? I feel like the reason why they didn't rush is because they believe that if you really love someone, you would take the time to get to know them, or you would be their friend. The other connections want to read you like a book, want you to tell them what you do and don't like so they can say all the right things, get what they want from you, and be out of your life. So now it's time to apply what you've learned. Some of you are public speakers. All of these like in and out relationships that have come into your life. Some of you would be like psychologists. I'm seeing psychologists, counselors. Your life purpose may involve you being a therapist. You could be a licensed therapist. That also like blends the occult or past life Akashic with Reiki. Okay, some of you could have the gift of prophecy, all right, or you just write books like author, speaking, counseling. You have a plethora of inheritance that you have acquired through these karmic relationships, these soul searching relationships that have made you more of a well-rounded person and taught you how to let go of control issues that may have been passed down to you through your mother bloodline or your father. You have mother and father. Some of you could have established a family with one of these type of karmic partners. Yep, like I was saying earlier. Overall, you are a well-rounded artist, okay? This, like I said, these karmic relationships. Oh, then I say Spirit is saying it's time for you to decide. What is love? What's love got to do with it? You have mastered some type of ability to see the red flags in a person. Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken? Oh, it's time to open your heart chakra. Because like I said, there is someone here. Y'all been getting to know each other. You have spirituality and religion, a spiritual teacher. You guys have like a divine purpose together. One of you may be more of like into like energy healing. The other person may be into establishing the actual facility, and they're more hands-on in the 3D. This is like spirituality and feminine and masculinity blending and working well with each other in like in synchronicities or in alignment with your higher selves. With Atlantis, trust, artist, one of you may, be an artist, the other person may be the more stable partner, but someone's coming to offer you a proposal. They could be like an influencer, or they have a position of leadership. This is beautiful. But what I feel like this person wants from you with engagement, attraction, is safe for you to love, and soulmate. They want to get to know you. They want to be able to open up to a more deeper, intimate relationship with you. Look at this. Soulmate. They want to have whole hands, conversation, stroke each other's hair, look into each other's eyes, read the lines on each other's fingers. It's deeper intimacy here. Yeah, these are these person's thoughts. They've been paying attention to you. They've been studying this connection. We have surrender, endings, and we have emotions. 11. So the number 11 could be significant. You also have 39, 29, 23. There is yeah, you about to be deep in your emotions. I'm seeing crying here. Some of you may cry at your altars, like you're just trying to figure out like, what does all this mean? You may have whatnots on your shelves. Put someone to rest as well. Someone may want you to put them to rest. Give them like a space on your shelf or something. This is interesting. Yeah, something about your altars and your ancestors and endings here that's significant. I'm going to read endings because I feel like it's important for someone. You have skull. The skull appears when endings are at hand. It is a powerful symbol of mortality, but this card also symbolizes the circle of life, both endings and how those endings birth new beginnings. You could be experiencing the end of a relationship, job, or phase in your life. It is imperative that you give yourself space to grieve this ending. Allow the time and space to accept it and process your emotions. Whether it is welcome and has been a long time coming, or is sudden and unexpected, change is often uncomfortable, but this symbol is urging you to look at endings with a different perspective. The plants pictured growing from the skull's vase on this card symbolizes the growth that can occur after the end. Endings act as fertile ground for whatever you decide to plant next. Give yourself grace as you experience these transitions and prepare for a fresh start. Additional meanings: mourning and grief, letting go, difficulties are ending, accepting things that you cannot change. So yeah, some of you may not be able to change this karmic partner, and you may not know what's to come after that, but I just see you doing things like giving birth to it in other ways, like writing books, speaking about karmic relationships, sharing your story, really expressing and doing vlogs. I'm seeing some of you may get into vlogs or just talking about the things that have happened. And it's a beautiful way to process these emotions as you let something go. All of these cards are talking about surrendering the deep emotions that want to come up to the surface. So this is beautiful. All right, Taurus, that's our time. I will see you again tomorrow and for the the Taurus show. So be sure to check that live out tomorrow. I'll do it at some point when my kids are at school. So it'll probably be earlier in the day rather than later in the evening. So just a FYI for those of you that are trying really hard to catch the next live. And if you booked a personal reading with me, you guys should get all of that reading. All the readings should be done by this weekend. And yeah, sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. See you tomorrow.